Hello, this is AGP or AmigoGP, and the stream of revealing new cards for the new expansion Rise of Shadows has ended. So, we are going to take a look at some of the cards they have revealed in this new expansion. So, this is gonna be a little bit different because I didn't have time to edit, but we can still look at the cards and discuss at the forum page. I know this will not take again, I didn't have time, so this time we are going to discuss them here, but next time I am going to edit and make it a little bit more fancy. Next time we are going to review on Friday. So let's go down and let's see all these precious new cards. So we are going to start with the first card that was not revealed on the stream, but it was revealed on a Friday. After I did the review, Blizzard was generous enough to reveal the new card. So, it is a priest legendary, Madame Lazul. 3 mana, 3/2, battle cry, discover a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. So, this is very powerful indeed. Why? Because the first thing is that you can get information out of your opponent's hand. So you can get also lethal, but also if you don't get lethal, you also get some information, like maybe he has board clear, maybe he is O.T.K and has half of his combo. So it is a very versatile card. Also, this reminds me of Draconative Operative, that was a rare card, and a dragon, plus you had to hold a dragon, plus it was discover a card from your opponent's deck. But this is from your opponent's hand. Plus, Priest has a lot of interesting cards. It even has Chameleos from Witchwood that can also spy for you, but now Madame Lazul can spy for 1 turn, so you can see 3 cards from your opponent's hand. All in all, this is a very powerful effect. I'm glad this card is a legendary and not a common or a rare or an epic. And the stats are decent. Let's go to the cards that were revealed on the stream, starting with Clockwork Goblin, a warrior rare. Battle Cry, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. When drawn, it explodes for 5 damage. So this type of mechanic was seen in Boomsday and in GVG. I kind of see a little bit of something interesting, because Dr. Boom was initially from GVG, and his kit, all in all, is a mixture between GVG and the Boomsday. So each card has each villain has something from the previous expansion. I thought it was only a card, but it is the whole kit. So for warrior, they are going into a type of bombing your opponent slowly. With this card, and maybe even other cards, it will have a very powerful synergy, but versus control. So warrior will dominate if the meta is very heavy control. But we have seen that the bomb warrior has 1 counter, Arch-Thief Reform. So if you manage to stock a lot of bombs, the Warlock can transform those pesky bombs into random legendaries. So Warlock is the only class that can counter bomb warrior, but also you can counter it with aggro. But the problem is warrior has a lot of tools versus aggro, like Warpath, Brawl, or other stuff. So I'm very interested to see, because I love Bomb Hunter, and I'm very interested to see how Bomb Warrior will work, just shuffling bombs into your opponent's decks. Also, I teared a little because Iron Juggernaut is a GVG card and it is in Wild, but you can go to Wild and make an even crazier Bomb Warrior deck. Our next card is Evil Cable Rat. 2 mana 1/1, battle cry, add a lackey to your hand. So this is typical of a common for your villains to add more lackeys to your hand. As it is, it's not very appealing yet, but we have to wait and see if the expansion will give us more lackey synergy cards, because we have one for Rogue, we are going to get to that, but as it is, it's a very weak 2 mana minion, but it gives you a very powerful 1/1 lackey. But I will wait until the whole set is revealed. Okay, moving on to the next is Dr. Boom Scheme. 4 mana, gain 1 armor, upgrade each turn. So this is very bad if you draw it in the late game, because you need to wait at least 4 turns or more for this card to be good. And versus aggro is not very good, but if this card is in your opening hand, well, you have just struck gold. Also, we have all the schemes. So for my top 5 is Togwaggle scheme, Hagata scheme, then is Madame Lazul's scheme. I think for the second last one is Dr. Boom's, because it can go beyond, and the worst one is Reform's scheme. So this card is decent, but only if you have it in your hand and you can survive beyond turn 4, so you can gain more armor. But it has synergies with a lot of the armor power cards like Shield Slam or Heavy Metal. We just have to wait and see if Rise of Shadows has at least one card with armor synergy. Okay, moving on to Blastmaster Boom. 7 mana 7/7, of course. Battle Cry, summon 2 1/1 boom bots for each bomb in your opponent's deck. So this is the first card that has the bomb synergy. So if you manage to put 3 bombs in your opponent's deck, you have 6 bombs plus Dr. Boom. So Dr. Boom in GVG only summoned 2 1/1 bombs, but with Blastmaster Boom you can summon more, but only if you can put a lot of bombs in your opponent's deck and your opponent doesn't draw them until you play Dr. Boom. But it is a very interesting and good card, and we just have to wait and see if Warrior gets more bomb synergy cards. But until now it is very good, because we have Augmented Elec, we have another card that puts a bomb in your deck, and we have another card that is coming after Dr. Boom. But this card is decent, it's really fun. From GVG until now, people loved to put bombs in their opponent's deck, and Blizzard noticed that, and they want to make a terrorist warrior or a mechanic tinkerer goblin warrior, and this is gonna be very fun. All in all, I love this card, and I love the mechanic that it brings. Oh, and now it's time for the warrior weapon, a 4 mana 3/4 Reckon Caliber. After your hero attacks, shuffle a bomb into your opponent's deck. So This is good because you can shuffle a bomb. It's also good with Augmented Elec because you can shuffle 2. Warrior has some spells, so you can upgrade your weapon, so you can put more bombs into your deck. They also have, for a common legendary Captain Greenskin, if you want to be more sneaky, to put more bombs into your opponent's deck. But this, for a 4 mana free 2, is very decent. I love it. For Rogue, we have Heist Baron Togwaggle. 6 mana 5/5. Battle Cry, if you control a lackey, choose a fantastic treasure. So what is a fantastic treasure? Well, in Kobolds and Catacombs, when the expansion was announced at BlizzCon, you got a card named Maren the Fox. And Maren the Fox stole from Togwaggle his fantastic treasures. You know, the wand, the chalice, the ring, and the candle. So if you control a lackey, you can choose one of those 4 powerful treasure effects. You can draw free cards that cost 0, that will cost 0. You can change your hand into legendary minions. You can summon 2 legendary minions, so you can pick a legendary minion and summon 2 copies of it. Or you can draw a card and fill your hand with that card. So this is a value card, and it is very interesting because with Rogue we can see that they want the Rogue to have the lackey synergy. So also they have that card that with the combo you can get 2 lackeys. So it's not very hard to get the Battle Cry going. We just have to wait and see if Rogue gets more lackey synergy cards. But I love this card, and it will be a little bit annoying. Also with Togwaggle skin you can shuffle more Togwaggles into your deck and you can get more fantastic treasures. The next card is Henge Clan Burglar. 4 mana for free pirate. Battle Cry, discover a spell from another class. So Blizzard said that the burgle mechanic until now was very clunky and very unreliable in mirror matches. So they want from the Year of the Dragon to put other type of burglar spells. Sorry. So when you discover a spell from another class, you will get free spells from free random classes. So you can get from Shaman, from Paladin, and from Warrior. So you can choose from 3 different classes. And I like this idea because versus Rogue is kind of a niche situation. Also, if you play Tess Greymane will not activate because in a Rogue versus Rogue mirror matchup it's very bad. Also, you can get interesting spells and get some interesting combos. So this is decent and very good in a burgle Rogue deck. So we just have to wait and see if Rogue gets more cards like these now or in the future. Okay, next card. Unidentified Contract. Destroy a minion, gain a bonus effect in your hand. So we have seen this from Kobolds and Catacombs with unidentified Maul or unidentified Shield or Warrior. So Rogue gets 1 and the effect is very powerful. So if you destroy a minion, you can get 2 coins, you can get a copy of that minion you destroyed, or you can get a betrayal effect. So you can destroy a minion and deal that minion's damage to their neighbors. So this is very interesting because it said it had 4 effects, so I only said 3 because I cannot remember the 4th effect. But the 3 effects that I have given, only 2 are insane. So Rogue needs this card because with the rotation it's losing Vile Spine Slayer. So they need a new type of board clear, or clearing out the threat. So this is very good and very interesting, and we have to see if it sticks for the Rogue. The next card is a common, a 4 mana 3/2 Traveling Healer. So with Divine Shield and Battle Cry, restore 3 health. So this is Silver Moon Champion, but it restores 3 health just like Farseer. It has 1 less health, but it has Divine Shield. So this is good if you want to have more heal. I will see this in Arena more, but in Constructed, maybe for Priest or Paladin. We just have to wait and see what type of cards Paladin will get, because we still have the Rusticans Rumble, and we still have those interesting cards. So maybe it will find a home in Paladin or Priest. All in all, it's a good card. Oh, a legendary for Mage, the second one, and it's Khadgar. 2 mana 2/2. Your cards that summon minions summon twice as many. So we have seen this in the stream, and this card is nuts. And they want the Mage to go in a different direction. They want the Mage to be more of a summoning mage, of a summoning minion mage, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So they want the Mage to have a deck with only minions. If you have seen Brian Kibler's games, he made a deck with only Archmage Arugal and Book of Specters and only minions. So those are the only 2 spells, and the rest are minions. And it is very interesting because with Archmage Arugal, also 2 mana, you can fill your hand very fast. And with Astromancer, you can get 2 big minions on the board with Khadgar. You can also, if you manage to ping 8 times, you can get 2 Ragnaroses. Also, there is a new spell that is also insane with Khadgar, but without Khadgar it's just a But Khadgar is a very interesting card, and we need to keep our eyes open for other cards that can summon minions, because there will be maybe in the future, or maybe now, a card that will be busted with Khadgar. But I really like this card, and I really like that Khadgar is a legendary minion in this expansion. And this is the spell that I was talking about that is nuts with Khadgar. 8 mana, it's expensive, but at 10 it is insane. Power of Creation. Discover a 6-cost minion, summon 2 copies of it. So this is nuts with Khadgar, because you can get Cairn Bloodhoof, or a town minion with Divine Shield, or maybe some new minions from this expansion. It's just insane, because you can get 4 minions on the board with Khadgar. So I say this is good if you get it from a random spell, but it is insane with Khadgar, but only if you manage to survive until turn 10. And Mage has a long way to go, because Frostleaf Jaina is out of the picture when Year of the Dragon comes. And the next card is another Raven, a Messenger Raven. 3 mana 3/2, Battle Cry, discover a Mage minion. So you can discover a lot of interesting mage minions from your deck, from your from your class pool, like Khadgar, Archmage Antonidas, Luna Starseeker, or Archmage Arugal, or Caligos, Water Elemental, Sorcerer's Apprentice. There are a lot of good mage minions, and maybe some are bad, but maybe 50% good, 50% bad. But also this is a discover, so you can choose. You don't get a random one. So this is good. This is good for the minion mage archetype. And we just have to see if the mage gets maybe more minions or interesting spells to summon more minions. But this is very good for the minion mage archetype that Blizzard wants to create. Next card. Oh, and that is all. These are all the cards that were announced at the reveal stream. And my personal opinion, we are going in a very interesting direction. And there are only 28 cards revealed. We still have a lot to go, and the only class that they haven't shown one card was for Paladin. So maybe they have a surprise for us. Maybe Paladin will be OP again with aggro, or maybe, just maybe, Paladin will finally come back and be a control class. But we just have to wait and see. Also, the start for new cards has begun. But don't you worry, I'm on the job, and on Friday we are going to review all the cards that are going to be revealed until Friday. But don't forget, there is the last reveal stream on April the 1st. The 3rd, sorry. So, with that said, thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more if you like. If you like my voice, I mean, sorry, if you like for me to review all these new cards. But until then, I will see you legends in the next one. See ya!